round out the officiating crew. And off we go on Sunday Night Basketball from the home of the champs. Jalen Williams back in the lineup. J-Dub, so important to this Oklahoma City team. Chet Holmgren, huge first quarter against the Knicks. Earlier this month, Lou Dort hit a three to allow the fans to sit down.
That's a welcome sight. Here coach Dragnon, a Thunder fan. Dort has not shot the ball well, really all season long. It's his first to go.
Anthony Towns on a cut to the basket is fouled as we have the first whistle. And Karl Anthony Towns, a part of that in the last game, was on the bench for the last 2/3 of the fourth quarter. Didn't finish the game out.
But that's scoring defense against and field goal percentage. Look at this.
Beautiful. Williams on the toss.
And here's that lack of communication we were talking about defensively for the Knicks.
Hartenstein, the former Knick, comes up with the finish. 2 years with New York. Second year here with Oklahoma City. Anunoby guarded by Holmgren here to begin. SGA, the overplay from behind, knocked it away. Dort the other way.
Well, you see the cross matchups because you've got J-Dub, Jalen Williams guarding Cat. They like to play Karl Anthony Towns with a smaller defender.
Holmgren off on the three. Brunson tipped it to Towns. Dale Bridges gave 631 in a row. Talk about load management. He brings it every night. Count on him, consistent. Brunson, first shot. And Hartenstein, the rebound for the Knicks, for the former Knick, for the Thunder.
Think about the two toughest defenders that Brunson is going to have to go against tonight. You just saw right there. Jalen Williams, what a spin move by SGA. My goodness, high off the glass. And now you've got Lou Dort guarding Brunson as well. So those would be the two primary defenders, especially on those switches.
Hart set a screen. Brunson had space. He's missed his first couple. Back the other way come the Thunder. Early 5-point lead. Play joined by Holmgren. We both did the same thing. What did we do? We looked over to Mike Brown. We thought he may have pulled the timeout.
I thought he was going to call a timeout. This is the slow start that he was worried about.
Bridges floats it in for two. And it's not necessarily the score, but it's how the other team is getting baskets that has Mike uptight about that.
And then other guys get going, right? SGA, easy layup, gets going. Dort, wide open three.
Williams left it. Good job by Bridges to get in the way of the pass. Brunson back the other way for New York. And SGA, top 10 scorers matched up there. Anunoby off on the three. Thunder come off a win over Chicago by 18 the other night. Williams, ball has energy, but SGA threw it away, but Hartenstein was cutting.
Rise.
31.4 points per game. Hart knocked down. Thought about that quick shot. Williams was right there for it. Good penetration. Hart challenged by the taller Hartenstein. Got it back, though. Good offensive board for the Knicks, and Brunson fires for three and knocks it down.
Again, you're talking about one of the better offensive rebounding teams in the association, the New York Knicks.
They ranked 5th in the league in offensive rebounds. SGA had it spin out. Anunoby the board. Brunson the push. Bridges the attack. And two. Nice little comeback here for the Knicks.
And this is what I like about that.
13 misfires, and Brunson at the boards again.
Liking the pace here for New York.
Anunoby off the line to the basket. Out of contact. No whistles. The Knicks bench in its entirety. A basket for it. And Bridges gives the foul as Gilgeous-Alexander. We are 2 weeks away from the end of the regular season and the start of what promises to be an outstanding playoff stretch. Gilgeous-Alexander shooting over Deuce McBride, who was back in the lineup for the Knicks, just returning at that timeout. This is the last 28 games after 4 muscle surgery. Big addition to this Knicks team. And Hart fires a three. Good. Box out by Dort.
5 rebounds already for Hartenstein.
Dort boxed out. He should get a three.
On cue there, Mike. Again, 2 for 2 now to start this ball game for Dort. now his primary guarding assignment in Jalen Brunson.
One of the best. Physical, fast feet. With McBride. Went inside, puts on the brakes. Anunoby, watched by Holmgren. On the deck. Out of the corner, Hart, late clock, got to do something. It'll be OG. Towns the rebound. Knicks love seeing that. OG joins the play. To the basket. Met at the summit, but fouled by Hartenstein. His second.
Before he went out, Mike, he was their best three-point shooter. He was on fire to start this year from three.
He was hitting them at 42%, and Mike Brown told us when we met with him before the game how excited he is to get him back. Also, his ability on the ball as well, and a little bit of something for the Knicks. SGA too far away, but the body bump and the foul is called. He's on average yet to hit one. DraftKings #1 sportsbook for live betting. Get in on the action. Download the app. Use promo code DUNK when you sign up. And Mike made the point that, yeah, you get frustrated in game because he gets to the line so often. But when you go back and look at the film, there's a craftiness to it. Doesn't mean it's less frustrating, but you can see how he draws fouls. This one's out of bounds and will stay down here. As I look at somebody,
Players are going to get a kind and friendly whistle from the officials. And think about it for Mike Brown. His only technical this year came in that March 4th matchup between these two teams.
SGA pulled up. Misses that. Slow start from the field. 1 of 5 tonight. Anunoby pulled to the basket, and he gets fouled. But what's it going to be in the playoffs? Because we know what it got like in the playoffs last year. You foul him, he's a 39% shooter, you put him on the line, and you keep him out there. He's a huge part of this Knicks success. SGA past McBride and contacted, and
his teammates involved. I know you're like, how is that possible? It helps that J-Dub is back, Jalen Williams, to help with the ball handling, but he hasn't taken any of the shine as the points per game leaders in our game. Doesn't take any of the shine away from his teammates. Everyone's been rewarded from playing with him. Absolutely love playing with the great SGA.
The growth of Williams and Holmgren lob to the rim for Robinson. Heads out of bounds. Knicks turn
on the floor now. The Thunder are trying to keep Mitchell Robinson off the offensive glass.
Mason Wallace tees up Jay Will. This is the three. Hart the other way for the Knicks. What a defensive feel to this first quarter than some of the games you've seen the last few weeks. Brunson, beautiful spin, and spins it off the window for 2.
For all you AA kids out there, that's fundamentals right there. The footwork there by Brunson, textbook.
Wallace got a step on Brunson and gets to the basket. Third-year man from Kentucky, known for that defense. Started the year out as the defensive player of the month. Brunson bullet pass towards Clarkson. Robinson couldn't put it back in. Very interesting piece on this Oklahoma City team as we get towards the playoffs. Jared McCain cleared it. Williams dished it. The ball has life, and it's Wallace for 3. Back in by Dort. Timeout, New York.